Meanwhile, there are words of warning today from a federal workers union about cuts to staffing at Social Security offices across the country, including in Maine.
The Social Security Administration had already said it is looking to slash 7,000 jobs at a time when more baby boomers are retiring and looking for benefits. One of the offices that could be targeted for complete closure, the union says, is the Presque Isle office, meaning the closest office for people in Aroostook County would be Bangor. News and Main's Ryan Wooten has more on what the cuts could mean for everyone on Social Security.
What would your life look like for one day without Social Security?
If you don't know the answer to that question, Social Security Administration employee and union member Christine Lazat wants you to hear about some of the people she serves every day.
It is the preemie babies, who most people don't realize that if a baby is born prematurely, while they're in the hospital, they can receive Social Security benefits, which also make them eligible for Medicaid benefits. It is the child who's in elementary school whose parent just died, and now they receive survivor benefits so that they're not impoverished overnight. It is every aspect of your life is what I do. From when you're born to when you get married, you get to bring in that marriage certificate and sit with me, and we get to celebrate for a minute, to when your husband of 50 years dies, and I get to hold your hand and pass the tissues.
Unionized Social Security workers say DOGE plans to cut as much as 50% from Social Security administrative staff, which will likely delay payments to American people.
So if we don't have the staff, you just don't have the staff, things can't get processed.
Representatives from the Social Security Administration say they're reducing costs by removing redundant layers of management and reducing non-mission critical work with the overall goal to improve services for all Americans. But some recipients are screaming hands off Social Security.
If I did not have Social Security, I would have nothing.
Kathleen Davis goes by Kathy, unless she's mad.
They're not seeing people, they're seeing numbers. And they're not seeing, like, what happens to these people. He stood in front of the White House the other day and wanted us to buy Teslas. But he's also cut everybody's income. How can they buy the Tesla?
Kathy is 73. She's been retired since 2016, and she has several health issues, including lupus and diabetes. Her retirement account ran out years ago. Now she depends on slightly less than $2,000 per month that she receives from Social Security as her only source of income. She says the cuts that President Donald Trump's administration and Elon Musk are making show a disregard to federal workers and the millions of Americans who are just like her.
Social Security is the biggest Ponzi scheme of all time.
It's their way or the highway. And I think that that's very dangerous politics. It's very damaging to this whole country. And I'm very saddened over it. And I'm very frightened. And I'm Kathleen over it.
In Hallowell, Ryan Wooten, News Center, Maine.